The story of Cain and Abel does not end with an offering. After Cain is rejected, Scripture records one crucial detail. Cain builds a city, and he names that city after his son Enoch. Genesis 4:17. What does this mean? In Scripture, a city is not merely a structure. It represents an entire world: politics, culture, technology, values, the total framework of human life. Cain builds a world, and he places over that world not the name of God, but his own lineage, his own son's name. This is a declaration. It is a declaration that identity and legacy will no longer be centered on God, but on human names. Cain does not return to God. Instead, he begins to construct a world that can continue without him. And within Cain's lineage, figures appear who mark the beginnings of music, technology, and human civilization. It is humanity's first attempt to sustain the world apart from God. Scripture then presents a clear contrast. The lineage God acknowledges is recorded generation by generation. Adam lived 130 years, and he fathered Seth. Seth lived 105 years, and he fathered Enosh. Genesis 5. This lineage continues to Noah, to Abraham, and ultimately to Jesus Christ. Matthew 1. It is the path of life, of blessing, and of redemption. But Cain's lineage is different. Names are recorded, but the repeated account of lifespan, calling, and divine affirmation is absent. Genesis 4. Instead, one figure stands out: Lamech. Lamech declares, "I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for striking me. If Cain is avenged sevenfold, then Lamech 77-fold." Genesis 4:23-24. Violence is no longer hidden. It becomes boastful. It becomes a song. Murder moves beyond personal sin and becomes a culture. This is the fruit of a standard set by humanity itself. But Cain's rebellion doesn't stay personal. It becomes power. How does rebellion against God lead to Nimrod, to Babel, and finally to AI in our age? Part 2 continues in the next episode. Subscribe and stay tuned.